Hey there, it's Yvonne. I'm just outsourcing, having a good time on senior day. Have my dad with me. He's gonna help me get the discount. Popped in for some fun. Do not throw away that old sweatshirt. Look what you can do with just a few buttons. And might as well make it reversible. Cute, but that's a no. Anyways, I'll be back later after I go through all this cart and tell you guys how I thinned it out and what I decided to stick with. Bye for now. Hey, it's Yvonne. So I'm back from the thrift store. I took that cart over to a quiet area with an empty cart and kind of went through it, you know, put what I wanted to keep into the new fresh cart, whittled it down a little bit, put back some of the bread and butter items. I think I kept about 12 to 14 items because I can get that listed in one day here, and along with, you know, all my other things that I do, other jobs that I have. So anyways, we'll just go through it real quick, some of the highlights, okay? So a Peruvian sweater, alpaca. If it's ripped, it was half price, so that was $3.50. I don't recognize the brand, but the name, I mean the content is why I bought it. I just thought this was cute. I think this is vintage. That looks old school acrylic. Half price, so $3, but I liked the motif, so the theme, so I think I'm gonna do it based on that. I have wanted one of these forever. I found these before, never my size. This one's an extra large. It's a neb or neve. This is a higher end, not the highest, but a higher end ski wear brand. So this probably resale value on this is probably somewhere between, I don't know, 40 or 50. But it's in good shape. It just, the pilling, it just needs sweater shaved, and that's what I'll do. I've got 2 of them here, and I'll steam it, freshen it up a little bit. Probably gonna keep it, I don't know, because, you know, I live in Colorado, and that's, for some reason, a lot of people think Colorado is like country or something. We're not country. We're very progressive. Even, I live in Colorado Springs, south of Denver. We're only the 2nd largest city in Colorado, but we're not country either. I mean, we have people that like that kind of thing, sure, and we have people that have little gardens and farms and stuff, but I'd say in general, overall, the look is one more of health conscious and a lot of outdoor sports. You know, we have skiing. Gosh, we just have so much. We even have Olympic training centers. So a lot of people, you know, we wear the athleisure and the athletic type stuff. And there's a lot of lodge look that maybe people are thinking is country or southwestern, but there's not a whole lot of that here in general, like in the commercial landscape of architecture, maybe in people's homes, their personal preferences. But in general, no. You'll see a lot of stone and big logs and things like that. And that, again, that's kind of like the lodge look. But anyways, I don't know why I'm rambling about that. I think somebody said something the other day, and I was like, wait, what? We're not country. But anyways, so I'm probably going to keep this. Okay, this is Anthropology. This is Sparrow. It's kind of cute. I verified it this way. Where am I at here? There we are. Oh, my hands are dry. Colorado winter. My hands are super dry. Do not look at my nails. It is mani time. Duh. Come on now. Okay. Even though on my last video there was somebody said something to me about anthropology purist, and I've heard of that. I mean, I'm aware of it, and I probably want to do a little bit more checking, but all of my research indicates that it's okay to say anthro if it has that 66170. So I'm going to investigate that a little bit more and see what she's talking about. I mean, are there times that we should put Urban Outfitters instead of anthro? I'm not sure what she was talking about. She directed me to some other, I asked her to cite her source, you know, like how we do in college, cite your source with, you know, point me in the right direction, you know, like written wise. She pointed me to some other YouTubers, so that's not quite good enough, you know, for me to go and update my files or change my mind just yet. But it's on my radar to investigate that again. Okay. This reminds me of Eileen Fisher, things like that. I hadn't heard this name before, but anytime you see silk and cashmere, of course, you want to check it out. So, and it sells about in that price range of like Eileen Fisher. And I'll just use that because we all know what that is. So it was half price, $2.50. This is a Chico's. I don't buy a lot of that stuff unless I think it's really cute. This was a little bit more fashion forward right now, that maybe even a younger girl, a little bit younger than their normal demographics might go for. So it was half price too, but see, it's all real soft. Can you see that? So I went for that. I sell their dresses so well. This brand here, I'm going to take a stab at it. Komarov. And then they have some guest designers that will design under that label. But this is just a top. How much was it? Half price, $2.50. It's just a top, but it's really cute. It does kind of have that signature pleated fabric thing they do. But their dresses usually, I think the last Komarov, again, don't hold me on the spelling. I think the last dress I had by them went for like $80. I don't even know what this is. Last Tango, that might be a fine activewear line. I don't know. I just bought it. It would only be $2. I like the shirring. I like this kind of stuff. Stuff that has a unique flair. Kenneth Cole, this was full price. I went ahead and got it. My daughters are going to get first dibs. But look how cute this is. Oh my gosh. So again, my daughter's first dibs. If any of you want it, what size is it? Petite, extra small. This is a pretty good, this was new to me, so why I'm sharing it with you guys. Half price for $50. Nicola Berti. So I went ahead and bought that. Really cute. Let me back up and show you. That's cute, right? Kind of on point a little bit with the younger girls, with this like feminized military, very feminized. Look at that. But in the khaki green color. Let's look at the label real quick. 100% cotton. Made in China. I don't know why this brand, like this could be, I could get $30, $40, $50 for this according to comps. So I'm not quite sure, but somewhat popular brand. This is a Walking Art Australia. I got kind of excited. I thought, oh my god, I found my first black milk piece. No, I didn't. But anyways, half price. I got this. The comps aren't as good as black milk, but it is an artsy piece with some photoreal, which is one of my favorites. Again, I'm a 70s girl, so I like my bell bottoms and photoreal stuff. It's not going to do as well as like black milk, but I'm not going to leave something like this behind. This was probably the winner. New to me is my first, not new to me, excuse me, my first one. G-Star Raw. Pretty excited about that. I think, wait a minute, let me find, there we go. There we go. I think that this is a woman's shirt coat. It has a hidden hood in here. And because it's a large, but see, that doesn't really look that big. My preliminaries are telling me this is going to be a woman's overcoat. So maybe not quite as much as if it was a men's in a larger size. But I went ahead and paid full price, which was only $5.99. I need to find the exact name of this style. That will be very helpful, because that could, like, this could be $40 resale, or it could be $140 resale. This brand has some really high-end stuff in it. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to spend a little bit of time on this. Not too much. I want to watch my research time. But this one's worth a little bit more, because it could mean a difference in my pricing. A significant difference. Ooh, I get scared of this kind of stuff. But I went ahead and did this full price. Nike Air Jordan. I think I'm good. It has some issues, but this kind of stuff is very collectible. I think I'm good on this. It's etched into, there it is. It's got a few flaws, very minor, nothing else. It does say, like, I'm going to check this out to make sure it's authentic. I don't want to risk my eBay account. I'm hoping it is. You know what? I'll have to get back to you on this. We'll have to talk about this later after I do some research and kind of see what I think it can go for and then what it sells for. There's nothing just like it. There are some Air Jordan flight jackets like from 40 to 140, but not just like this one. I'm pretty sure I'm good on this. I mean, because the bootlegs or the copycats, or they don't really do stuff like this, right? Look, they don't really do little end cap here with the logo. They're not going to spend the extra money on that. I don't know. Sometimes a really good fake they will put out. But I think that would be saved for the more high-end brands, you know, things that sell, you know, 5 and 6 figure. Like, I don't know how much they would go into it for something in this price range. Okay, that was all for that. Oh, Victoria's Secret little purse I picked up, a Coach wallet. Love these. These were half price too. Look, it's just 4 little vintagey looking plates. Each one is a different color and has a different recipe on it. I don't know. This is probably worth about $28. I might give it to one of my daughters though. She likes some of the retro stuff. And I bought this. This has no tag on it that I can find. It made me think of Free People for some reason. It's pretty quality. I went ahead and got it for $3. It's just unusual. Let me drop it down. See, it's just unusual. It's like it crosses the back again and then you wrap it and tie it. I gotta figure this out, but it's pretty cute. I wasn't gonna leave it. And then I always love this. Oh my gosh. Anytime you can get a burnout poncho or kimono, that's a good quality. Not the knockoffs that they were doing for the lower end stores, okay? Like the real stuff. So I've sold these type of burnout fringe kimonos, long ones, duster style, for as much as $80 to $120. So this is just a shorter one, but it's really good quality. Here, I'll show you again. Let me focus. Yeah, see the beaded? Not just fringe, but a little bit more intricate. And then the velvet burnout. For those of you that aren't sure what I'm talking about, see the velvet burnout. Okay. I think that's all. So I'm going to work on some of this stuff, get it listed, and I will get back to you on some of it underneath the comments of this video, or you can look at my solds or my listings and see how I treated it and if it's sold yet. So this is kind of my office, my shipping area, all my nice little designer bags. I got some new ones coming in. Coragen and 3RB both came out with some new designs that are super cool. So, alright you guys. Oh, this is my vintage Levi. I gotta work on this. There's even a big E in there. But that stuff takes a little bit more research to get your price right. You know, you could leave some money on the table. I'm gonna try to get to that real soon. Alright you guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.